Aaron's dealing with the situation of Jackson being paralysed for life better than Jackson is really. I think he realises that he's got a lot of making up to do because he sees it as it being his fault.
Shouldn't you be in work anyway?
Well, yeah, but I started early so I could have a longer break with you.
You're spending too much time around here, I think.
Aaron does feel like he has to be there all the time, because I think his feelings are that he has a lot of making up to do with Jackson, and I think Jackson's just more sort of feeling awkward at the fact that there's nothing more he can do in Aaron's life now, because he's in his mind he's useless because he's paralysed for life, and he can't do anything, and I think the one thing that Jackson wants to do really is just sort of throw his arms out and say, come on, and let's forget the past sort of thing, but obviously he can't, so I think that's the most frustrating thing for Jackson, certainly for Aaron. Why don't we put a DVD on and we can watch it in bed?
What's the point? It's not as if we can do anything.
Jackson does start to push Aaron away because he wants to free Aaron from sort of being nailed down into this life that we have here at Dale Head now. And the way Aaron sees it is it's fine, he wants to adjust his life to Jackson's needs and wants. But the opposite is that Jackson doesn't want that, so he continually pushes him away and pushes him and says, go out, free yourself, get out there and go and see other lads, etc. And that's what Aaron does.
It's not my fault it's the only place in town with a decent pool table, is it?
It's not going to make much difference anyway with you and your cat.
My cat? What are you talking about? Right, let's go get the drinks in, yeah?
So he goes out with Adam into town and they end up in Bar West. That's where he bumps into a lad around his age called Flynn, and Aaron takes a bit of a liking to him.
Stick your quid down then.
This young cheeky chappie comes over and says, I'll play the winner. And it sort of goes on from there really, and I think Aaron automatically takes a bit of a sort of okay, I like his attitude kind of thing, because I think he sees a lot of himself in Flynn, and I think he thinks, this is the kind of lad that might be a good laugh or whatever, still obviously keeping at the back of his mind that Jackson is at home.
Play for a pint if you like.
Well, after you just 7-balled me.
Try and take it easy on you.
All right, and yeah, go on. Set them up. If you do try taking it easy on me, I'll hunt you down like a dog.
Give me my phone number if you like. Make it a bit easier.
Aaron comes home then and eventually confides in Chaz.
Just that I'm out getting bladdered in some bar and he can't even lift a glass to have a drink.
So that's why you're with him, because you can walk and he can't. Oh, last night just proves what we've all been trying to tell you. Life goes on, Aaron, no matter how hard you try and stop it.
And eventually Aaron builds up the courage and tells Jackson about Flynn.
Where'd you get his number?
Well, he gave me his, but... Well, I'm not going to ring him if that's what you're thinking. Well, go on, say something then.
It's brilliant.
What?
Oh, it's great. You're getting out there, you're doing exactly what I wanted you to do.
I don't think Aaron is fully aware of just how unhappy Jackson is and his true feelings that he's masking. The question obviously on everybody's mind is Flynn going to be Aaron's new love interest and new boyfriend? I think it's a possibility that he may be Aaron's new boyfriend because Jackson's pushing him to do it, and whilst he's doing that, Aaron's more and more coming to the idea with maybe I should be out there and maybe I should be doing this and seeing other lads and stuff like that. As for whether Flynn will be his new boyfriend, that will have to remain a secret.
Oh, is that Flynn? Oh, yeah, it's Aaron from the other night. Yeah, well... listen, you told me to ring you if ever I was free. Well, I think I am.